Hello, everyone. Um, I'm once again at this school location at the library at the CTCA. So, as you know, it's familiar. I try to post a couple of review Smackdown Raw reviews, but unable to get it through my phone. So I'm just using this to um, to, to review my first official first SmackDown review. But before that, I want to celebrate a late birthday, which is to one of the greatest that ever played b-ball. And I give you a few couple of quiz, you know, quiz, no quiz. 6 championship rings, multiple MVPs, and and um, and and two teams that he played. Yeah, I think you should. Yeah, I think you should know this really well. This, this, fix your eyes. Happy birthday, Michael Jordan. As you see, he dunked on Duraj, I think that's his name, that plays for the Lakers in the 90s. So, so I wish him, to one of the greats, a happy 49th birthday, as I believe. Yeah. So, as you see me, if you're watching this, Jacob from the Trio War Show, well, like I posted in my comment there, I want the Thunder versus the Heat, and everybody wants to see that, that matchup. I've been getting, I've been seeing these blogs on Facebook that want to see the Thunder versus the Heat in a matchup. So that will be the match, the NBA, the future NBA Finals to see what's to come. But only time will tell. We got the best in the West, this, and the best in the East, LeBron and D Wade versus KD versus KD and Russell Westbrook at the helm. So so that's gonna be a good matchup to see. Now on to SmackDown review. So we're getting to the first match, which was they opened up in a tag matchup. Um, it was Big Show and Khali versus Rose and Barrett. Now, now, now you got two 7 footers that weigh 400 to 400 something pounds, or 50 at the most. Most with the Big Show, and we got the two of the future stars, heel stars, in the tag match. And I thinking that they should have you know, should have won this match. And to me, because you're trying to build momentum towards to the next pay-per-view, which is the limited chamber. But do we get that? No, just just dominated. Well, as as the generally term, but at least you have to you know give the heels some kind of momentum to go into the next into the pay-per-view, which will be the go home show, especially. So make it short, Big Show and Khali won, and we have a backstage segment and seeing the Mark Henry took it to Teddy Long, which I kind of missed, but when I seen while I was watching between the the Thunders versus the Golden State Warriors, when I switched back, I heard that Big Show that's literally knocked out Mark Henry with the MOD with the MOD, MO, without mass destruction. Excuse me. So, and then we're on the rampage, just you know, tearing up Dito Long's office. So, so, which which you know, which before that, which Mark Henry told Teddy that he need him, that the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view need him to compete, but he's as I say injured, but is he really really injured? Because I know he's been out for a couple of weeks, you know, since before that last pay-per-view. So that's something I'm going to discuss before the conclusion of this review. And then on to Ted DiBiase and Pinnacle. So it was a decent match, I would say. Yeah, decent. And we got and we had his Pinnacle's partner, making the interference and hitting him with the back on the back of Ted DiBiase's back and running up for the pin. Now that, but really, we've seen this matchup a couple of times. Don't you think they could, bring his posse, DiBiase's posse along to help Ted out? I don't know, but only time will tell. So on to the next one. So we got the Usos tag team match. Usos versus Epico and Primo. But first, I like to do the Samoan dance, as I say. No, not some more. I never know, not some more. 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 Push the Usos the tag team champions. Push the Usos the tag team champions. Let them jump. Let them more. Let them more. Let them more. Usos. Yeah. So good stuff. So it was a good tag match, with the Usos and Epico and Primo. But man, I had to say, I think if since we don't have 4 matches going into the pay-per-view, you would think that the Usos and Epico and Primo could have a tag team matchup, but with 4 matches they might throw that in there at the last minute. So to make sure Epico and Primo won with the cheerleader Rosa Mendez in there. So it's good. So now we don't have a segment with DB, with Daniel Bryan, telling him that I'm glad that he didn't throw out the vegan in there. So he's telling him that he's been a great, good champion, that he's defeating the odds, as he should all his life. So and then that that was had Lillian Garcia to tell him to declare him that to declare him the winner by forfeit because Randy Orton due to his you know um, his hit his you know called his head concussion. I mean, yeah, I was trying to think of that word concussion that that Lillian Garcia explained told him the winner of the match, Daniel Bryan. But hold on, wait a minute. We got the magnificent Teddy Long come out to the ring and I mean to the stage and tell him that you will compete in the match, and that he has a suitable replacement for Orton to be in, and that's the Great White Shark, Sheamus. So the match was pretty decent, I would say, and it got into to that at the end, almost the conclusion to where Daniel Bryan slapped him across the face, and then Daniel Bryan just spin on him, and that forced Sheamus to throw the referee out of the way and force him into a DQ. So I have to say that Daniel Bryan is pretty smart to know how to push his buttons, because no one do it out of his history that he tends to have a tempo. Sheamus does. So on to that. Now now we had Jinder Mahal, the next match with Ezekiel Jackson, and I have to say there was some points that Jackson Ezekiel could easily won this match, but turns to making Jinder Mahal look good, but or maybe try to look good, which I don't agree with. Put him in the camel clutch and tap him out, which will makes him look weak, and which is what that's pointless and senseless. To make him look good over a powerful and strong Ezekiel Jackson. So, which will be evolving to the Battle Royal, which I'll talk about. And then next we have the Divas match. Tamia Alicia Fox was the best in the title, and I'd say I'm glad that I missed this match, because the way that they're burying Natalia, which is really just it was stupid and ridiculous. So so in a nutshell, and to make it short, Tamia won the match, or yeah, to make him look strong. But I'm not sure if Tamia won or best, but I don't know. Just comment on down below, because I'm glad I missed the the foreign sound of the talent, because we're switching to the basketball game. So, and then we got the Battle Royal, and you have pretty much half of the rosters of Raw, Smackdown, and NXT, FCW to compete to range that Tay Long arranged for the Battle Royal, and there was, I have to say, when it came down to McIntyre and David Otunga, but before that, David Otunga got his own personal introduction from Johnny Ace, so which was okay. So, and when it came down to, like I said, McIntyre and David Otunga, I thought that McIntyre was going to win it, but but he got eliminated by Santino, and then next until last, looks like it was going to be Atunga to win, but got over the top rope too, and like a Jeremy Lin celebration. You know, doing Santino doing his horn, his horn taunt, and I mean but he got more pop. You know, I tell you, he got more pop on with the crowd than with some with some excuse me, some with the top superstars of Raw, SmackDown, but with SmackDown lacking that that superstar power. So there you have it. As many of you are surprised or don't agree with me as I did, Santino won it, but I have to say in general, SmackDown, it wasn't all that entertaining and surprising. Not to mention that you had the lack of star power on that roster. So, and what will happen in the Elimination Chamber matchup? What we got the possibilities if they can return from their injury, like saying Mark Henry or Randy Orton, because are they really that injured than what they what they're trying to tell us, or they're trying to weigh it out, after after the pay-per-view. But and then you got Kristen and the helm too. I'm hoping he's gonna make an appearance or take it to Tino's spot. But I'd say he has to. He has to. So that's my review. So wanted to get that out. Even location. If I can do it at the house. So there you go. So for Mr. Jermaine 418, aka Jermaine, signing off. Have a good evening or good day. Peace.